crazy ball game. I thought, Miranda is probably as sharp as he's been in a while. He had 10 strikeouts tonight. Unfortunately, he made a couple mistakes with the fastball on a few home runs, but hung in there. A nice comeback by our club to get back into the ball game. We put a nice inning together there to get the lead. Big knock by Seager. A lot of good at bats that inning, and I thought we were in a pretty good spot. We had a fresh bullpen tonight. Guys. It's the first home run Zipchinski's given up to a left-hand hitter all year. And obviously, Conforto had a good night. Tough pitch. He kept the ball fair and knocked it out of the park. And then, Phelps, he wasn't quite as sharp, obviously, as we've seen him. So, it is going to happen once in a while. Unfortunately, tonight wasn't a great night for it to happen because I thought we were in a pretty good spot there, with the 5-4 lead. But I got to give the Mets credit. They came back. They put some good swings on some balls and had some good at-bats, against our bullpen late. So, when you fight back like that, you feel pretty good about where you're at. We had momentum in the game. The Conforto home run off Zep kind of turned it, back in their favor, and we couldn't stop it. So, disappointing result. But I think, overall, Miranda really threw the ball well tonight again. The line doesn't look that great, but, the 10 punch-outs and the couple home runs obviously got him.
Hey, Zep, it is the first homer, but he's had a little trouble lately left on.
It hasn't been as sharp, lately. The lefties have been seeing him a little bit better, staying in on him. We've seen some lefties take some balls the other way. Again, that's probably the first ball I've seen pulled off him with that kind of authority from a left-hand hitter all year. So you got to give Conforto credit. But, Zep's our guy. He's been our left-on-left guy. It was the right spot. Conforto's been swinging the bat very well for them. I just got a pitch down and in, and he kept it fair.
Hey, in the eighth, you go with the sacrifice first and second. You give up an out there just for the extra base. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, Dice kind of took that upon himself there, on where we were at. So, not a big fan of giving up outs in that spot. We haven't done much of it all year. We probably lead the league in the least amount of sacrifice bunts, and that's for a reason. Dice, thought he could get one down there, maybe get in a good spot, beat it out, but that was his thinking, I guess.
What did you see from Phelps there in the eighth inning?
David wasn't quite as sharp. Some balls were up. I thought his stuff was fine. The balls they put, the first pitch swing that Walker put on him, slapping the ball down the left field line, and then Granderson, they were aggressive against him. They had seen him, obviously, before, being over the National League the last few years. So, like I said, his stuff was fine. It just maybe up a little bit more than what we've seen here recently.
Vincent's been your eighth inning. You go down in the seventh. Was that a matter of looking ahead to get the lefty on Conforto sort of situation?
Yeah, I like we liked Vinny going into the game in that spot. This is a tough lineup to match up against. They got the switch hitters. Obviously, the left-handed hitters, with Bruce and Conforto are having nice seasons. So, to try to mix and match with this club, you're going to have some righties face some lefties. That's just the way it's going to go. I thought Vincent threw the ball great. I thought that was the right spot, to go with where he was there matchup-wise and what the numbers said. And Phelps has been throwing the ball good, too. So we had our right guys out there. They beat us tonight. They put good swings on some pitches that, we maybe didn't get quite in the right spot.